Going 3 speed, turn rating 030, intercept, Quad Alpha and 06 right approach.
Right turn 030, clear PBI, left runway 06 right approach, Alpha 33.
Overspeed, 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 overspeed.
Vector 3556, maintain present heading, vectors to final descent 4000.
Present heading, vectors to final descent to 4000, PQ 3550.
Overspeed, overspeed, overspeed.
Aircraft 415, turn rate heading 320.
Right, 320, Canada 415.
Overspeed, 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 overspeed.
Westjet 706, descend to 4000.
4000, Westjet 706.
Aircraft 415, turn rate heading 320.
Right, 320, Canada 415.
Porter 170, flight heading 270.
Heading 270, Porter 170.
Westjet 706, descend to 4000.
4000, Westjet 706.
Porter 170, flight heading 270.
Heading
Street 5199, turn right heading 270.
Right, turn heading 270, blue Street 5199. Westjet 432, clear of traffic, descend to 6000.
Descend to 6000, Westjet 432. Street 5199, turn right heading 270.
Right, turn heading 270, blue Street 5199.
Skyline 2777, radar identified, climb 13,000.
Climb 13,000, Skyline 2777. Westjet 432, clear of traffic, descend to 6000.
Descend to 6000, Westjet 432. Street 5199, turn right heading 270. Air Canada 794, reduce speed to 210 knots.
210 knots,
Skyline 2777, radar identified, climb 13,000.
Climb 13,000, Skyline 2777.
Air Canada 794, reduce speed to 210 knots.
210 knots, Skyline 2774.
New Mexico 692, you have 25 track miles to touchdown, descend to 3,000.
3,000, New Mexico 692.
New Mexico 692, you have 25 track miles to touchdown, descend to 3,000.
3,000, New Mexico 692.
Porter 102, reduced to 200 knots.
200 knots, Porter 102.
Westjet 418, reduce your speed to your minimum clean speed now.
Minimum clean speed, Westjet 418. Porter 102, reduced to 200 knots.
200 knots, Porter 102.
Toronto, good morning, gas 873, 12.2, descending 11,000, top runway 24 left.
Gas 873, arrival, runway is 24 left, altimeter 2983, descend to 8,000.
83 to meter down to 8,000, gas 873.
Air Canada 57, descend 5,000.
5,000, Canada 57.
Brickyard 4469, reduce speed 170 knots, contact tower NOAA 11835.
Reduce speed to 130 knots, contact tower NOAA, Brickyard 4469.
And for 441, was that heading 230 or 320?
320.
320, thank you.
Brickyard 4469, reduce speed 170 knots, contact tower NOAA 1835. Speed 130 knots, contact tower Brickyard 44.
And for 441, was that heading 230 or 320? 320. 320.
Oscar to Bravo, turn left heading 180 intercept, good after approach 15 right.
Left and head 180 degrees, clear for the ILS 15 right, Oscar Delta.
Oscar to Bravo, turn left heading 180 intercept.
Again at 256, descend 4,000. 4,000 into 256.
On for 3345, turn left 170.
Left 170 on core 3345. Again at 256.
Dash 979, descend 3000.
3,000, just 979.
On for 3345, turn left 170.
Left 170 on core 3345.
Dash 979.
NA01 heading 180 now to join, still clear the approach.
Okay, 180 to join, balance unchanged, Victor 801. Brickyard 3400, terrain 270 to sun, speed down. 270 down to 3, Brickyard 3400.
NA01 heading 180 now to join, still clear the approach.
Okay, 180 to join, Victor 801. Brickyard 3400, terrain 270 to sun, speed down. 270 down to 3, Brickyard 3400. Well, what's that Canada 451?
Overspeed.
Air Canada 451, arrival runway is 06 right, ATIS Lima, descend 11,000.
Lima, we have 11,000, Canada 451. Well, what's that Canada 451?
Air Canada 451.
Air Canada 415, turn right, heading 030, intercept, cleared ILS approach 06 right.
Right, heading 030, cleared ILS 06 right there.
Overspeed. 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 $500.
Air Canada 415, turn right.
Arrival, Energetic 602, 1,000.
Executive 602, arrival runway 06 right, altimeter is 3008, and the ATIS is Romeo.
Alright, 6 right and 3008, Romeo, that's it.
100.
Arrival, Energetic 602, 1,000.
Executive 602, arrival runway 06 right, altimeter is 3008. American 1572, contact tower 11835, good day.
11835, American 15722.
American 1572, contact tower 11835, good day.
Here's 4344, send a 4,000. 4,000, Brickyard 4344.
For 1667, descend first to 3,000 and then speed 190 knots.
West 3,000 and 190 knots through 1667. Here's 4344, send a 4,000. 4,000, Brickyard 4344.
Rush at 980, descend 6,000.
Descend 6,000, Rush at 980.
For 1667, descend first to 3,000 and then speed 190 knots.
Speed 45, turn left heading 110, clear the left runway 08 left approach.
110 cleared out. 8 left, encore 3345.
Roger.
Rush at 980, descend 6,000.
Descend 6,000, Rush at 980.
Speed 45, turn left heading 110, clear the left runway 08.
Arrival, good morning, it's Air Canada 481 with you, 7,500 feet, descending 7,000.
Delta 481 arrival, good morning. Aegis Bravo, altimeter 3033. Runway 24 left, descend 5,000.
And 5,000, 24 left, 30, Air Canada 481.
Speed 45, turn left heading 110, clear the left runway 08.
Arrival, good morning, it's Air Canada 481 with you, 7,500 feet, descending 7,000.
Delta 481 arrival, good morning. Aegis Bravo, altimeter 3033. Runway 24 left, descend 5,000.
And 5,000, 24 left, 30, Air Canada 481.
Russia 520, fly heading 130.
Heading 13, jet 520.
Good morning, it's Air Canada 481 with you, 7,500 feet, descending 7,000.
Delta 481 arrival, good morning. Aegis Bravo, altimeter 3033. Runway 24 left, descend 5,000.
And 5,000, 24 left, 30, Air Canada 481.
Russia 520, fly heading 130.
Heading 13, jet 520.
Good morning, it's Air Canada 481 with you, 7,000.
Jet 329, speed is your discretion. Contact tower at Kyrix 11835.
1835 at Kyrix, West F 329, our speed.
Russia 520, fly heading 130.
Heading 13, jet 520. Jet 329, speed is your discretion. Contact tower at Kyrix.
Alpha Golf Echo, descend 6,000.
1835
Sorry, say again,
at
sir, Alpha
Kyrix,
Golf
West F
Descend to 6,000.
6,000, Alpha Golf Echo.
Iowa S5372, turn left heading 350, descend 3,000.
Star 350, that's a 3,000, Scouts 5372.
Jet 329, speed is your discretion. Contact tower at Kyrix.
Alpha Golf Echo, descend 6,000.
Sorry, say again, sir, Alpha Golf Echo.
Descend to 6,000.
6,000, Alpha Golf Echo.
Iowa S5372, turn left heading 350, descend 3,000.
Star 350, that's a 3,000, Scouts 5372.
Air Canada 441, contact tower 1835.
Tower 1835, Air Canada 441, so long.
Sorry, say again, sir, Alpha Golf Echo.
Descend to 6,000.
6,000, Alpha Golf Echo.
Arrival, Brickyard. 3555 is 12 and a half, descending 11, set up 15 right.
Aircraft 3555, roger, it is 15 right, altimeter 3001, Aegis is now India, descend 8,000.
Studio 1, descending to 8,000, and we'll pick up India, Brickyard 3555. Arrival, Brickyard. 3555 is 12 and a half, descending 11, set up 15 right.
Aircraft 3555, roger, it is 15 right, altimeter 3001, Aegis is now India, descend 8,000. Davis 577 at 3,000, reduced to 210 knots.
3,000, 210 knots, Cabby's 577. Arrival, Brickyard. 3555 is
979, fighting 330.
Heading 330, Jazz 979. Can you verify 330 for Jazz 979?
Affirmative, heading 330.
Davis 577 at 3,000, reduced to 210 knots.
3,000, 210 knots, Cabby's 577.
979, fighting 330.
Heading 330, Jazz 979. Can you verify 330 for Jazz 979?
Affirmative, heading 330.
Davis 577 at 3,000, reduced to 210 knots.
Bravo, good day, Airspring 875, 12,000, descending 11,000. We've got India, planet 15 right.
Aspirin 875 arrival runways 15 right, ATIS India, and descend 8,000.
8,000, Aspirin 875.
330 Jazz 979. Can you verify 330 for Jazz 979?
Affirmative, heading 330.
Bravo, good day, Aspirin 875, 12000, descending 11,000. We've got India, planet 15 right.
Aspirin 875
Jazz 98, descend 7,000.
ATIS India, and
Descend
descend
7,000, Jazz
8,000.
8,000, Aspirin 875.
330 Jazz 979.
Victoria 3400, turn right 320, reduce speed to 190 knots.
320 down to 190, Brickyard 3400.
875, 12000, descending 11,000. We've got India, planet 15 right.
Aspirin 875
Jazz 98, descend 7,000.
ATIS India, and
Descend 7,000, Jazz 98.
8,000, Aspirin 875.
Victoria 3400, turn right 320, reduce speed to 190 knots.
320 down to 190, Brickyard 3400.
875, 12000, descending 11,000. We've got India.
Brickyard 3556, turn right heading 330, descend 3,000.
Right 330, descend to 3000, Victoria 3556.
Tower 415, maintain a speed of 170 knots or greater to Kirik, or sorry, Savos, contact Tower Savos 118.35.
Roger, 170 greater 7, send Tower 1835, Air Canada 415.
Brickyard 3556, turn right heading 330, descend 3,000.
Right 330, descend to 3000, Victoria 3556.
Tower 415, maintain a speed of 170 knots or greater.
Jet 602, descend to 8,000.
Tower Savos.
Alright, down to 8, Jet 602. Roger, 170 greater 7, send Tower 1835, Air Canada 415.
Brickyard 3556, turn right heading 330, descend 3,000.
Right 330, descend to 3000.
Charlie 676, descend to 6,000.
Down to 6,000, try 676.
Tower 415, maintain a speed of 170 knots or greater.
Jet 602, descend to 8,000.
Tower Savos.
Alright, down to 8, Jet 602. Roger, 170 greater 7, send Tower 1835, Air Canada 415.
Brickyard 3556, turn right heading 330.
Jazz 839, turn left heading 270, send 6,000. Charlie 676.
270, 6,000, Jazz 839.
Down to 6,000, try 676.
Tower 415, maintain a speed of 170 knots or greater.
Jet 602, descend to 8,000.
Alright, down to 8, Jet 602. Roger, 170 greater 7, send Tower 1835, Air Canada 415.
Jazz 839, turn left heading 270, send 6,000. Charlie 676.
270, 6,000, Jazz 839.
Down to 6,000, try 676.
10931 is your level at 8,000. There is traffic 1 o'clock for about 8 miles southwest of Brown. Embraer restricted 1,000 below.
Roger, Air Canada 931.
Jazz 839, turn left heading 270, send 6,000. Charlie 676.
270, 6,000, Jazz 839.
10931 is your level at 8,000. There is traffic.
Air Canada 794, descend 4,000.
4,000, Air Canada 794.
Below.
Roger, Air Canada 931.
Air Mexico 692, maintain speed 200, 200 knots or greater.
200 knots for greater, the speed of Mexico 692.
Air Canada 794, descend 4,000.
4,000, Air Canada 794. Roger, Air Canada 931.
Air Mexico 692, maintain speed 200, 200 knots or greater.
200 knots for greater, the speed of Mexico 692.
Air Canada 794, descend 4,000.
4,000, Air Canada 794.
Rouge 1722, descend to 4,000, then slow to 190 knots.
Down to 4,000, then slow to 190, we're 1722.
Air Mexico 692, maintain speed 200, 200 knots or greater.
200 knots for greater, the speed of Mexico 692.
Air Canada 794, descend 4,000.
Rouge 1722, descend to 4,000, then slow to 190 knots.
Down to 4,000, then slow to 190, we're 1722.
Westjet 103, descend to 8,000 unrestricted.
8,000 unrestricted, Westjet 103.
slow to 190, route 1720.
Westjet 103, descend 8,000 unrestricted.
Westjet 418, currently number 3 for the approach. I got to give it in about another 30 seconds to a minute here to evaluate if you'll be able to close it up after duck stack, or if I'll just need to give you vectors for the for the center line.
Okay, no problem. We have our line sight as well, so I don't see it at all.
Westjet 103, descend 8,000.
Generic
Westjet 418, currently number 3 for the approach. I got to give it in about
Miami
another
Center
30 seconds to a minute here to evaluate if you'll be able to close it up after duck stack, or if I'll just need to give you vectors for the for the center line.
Okay, no problem. We have our line sight as well, so I don't see it at all.
134. 2 generic.
256, turn right heading 210, intercept, cleared off runway 24 left approach.
Okay, right turn, head 2 cleared ILS 24 left approach.
I got to give it in about another 30 seconds to a minute here to evaluate if you'll be able to close it up after duck stack, or if I'll just need to give you vectors for the for the center line.
Okay, no problem. We have our line sight as well, so I don't see it at all.
134. 2 generic.
That was 5372, turn left heading 310.
310, that is guys, 5372.
Cleared ILS 24 left approach.
Good morning, Jazz 873 with you on descent to 11-1000.
Jazz 873, arrival is 06 right, altitude 2998, it is X-ray, descent 8,000.
All right, 2998 on the meter, and down to 8,000, we got X-ray, Jazz 873. Good morning, Jazz 873 with you on descent to 11-1000.
Jazz 873, arrival is 06 right, altitude 2998, it is X-ray, descent 8,000.
All right, 2998 on the meter, and down to 8,000, we got X-ray, Jazz 873.
Blue Streak 5020, contact with Terry Team 7.
187, good day, Blue Streak 5020.
Good morning, Jazz 873 with you on descent to 11-1000.
Jazz 873, arrival is 06 right, altitude 2998, it is X-ray, descent 8,000.
All right, 2998 on the meter, and down to 8,000, we got X-ray, Jazz 873.
Blue Streak 5020, contact with Terry Team 7.
187, good day, Blue Streak 5020.
Skybiz 577, turn right heading 330.
330 right, Skybiz 577.
Blue Streak 5020, contact with Terry Team 7.
187, good day, Blue Streak 5020.
Skybiz 577, turn right heading 330.
330 right, Skybiz 577.
Jazz 979, turn right heading 030, intercept, clear the ILS to straight approach.
030, intercept, clear the ILS, straight approach, Jazz 979.
Blue Streak 5020, contact with Terry Team 7.
187, good day, Blue Streak 5020.
Skybiz 577, turn right heading 330.
330 right, Skybiz 577.
Jazz 979, turn right heading 030, intercept, clear the ILS to straight approach.
030, intercept, clear the ILS, straight approach.
Air Canada 801, reduce speed to 160 knots.
So to 160 knots, Air Canada 801.
Runway 33, contact tower 1835.
1835, runway 33, good day.
Good day.
Jazz 979, turn right heading 030, intercept, clear the ILS to straight approach.
030, intercept, clear the ILS.
Air Canada 413 with you in descent, 14.8, so to 11,000, we have...
Air Canada 413, arrival runway is 06 right, it is now Mike, altimeter 3007, descend 8,000.
3007, clear down to 8,000, we'll pick up Mike Air Canada 413. Air Canada 413 with you in descent, 14.8, so to 11,000, we have...
Air Canada 413, arrival runway is 06 right, it is now Mike, altimeter 3007, descend 8,000.
3007, clear down to 8,000, we'll pick up Mike Air Canada 413. Air Canada 413 with you in ascent 14.8, go to 11,000. We have
Air Canada 413, arrival runway is 06 right, 8 is now Mike, altimeter 3007, descend 8,000.
3007, clear down to 8,000, we'll pick up Mike Air Canada 413. Air Canada 413 with you in ascent 14.8, go to 11,000. We have
Air Canada 413, arrival runway is 06 right, 8 is now Mike, altimeter 3007, descend 8,000.
3007, clear down to 8,000, we'll pick up Mike Air Canada 413.